Good day, good Sunday fun day. My special friends and family today. I hope everyone is interested in a quiz game today. That's what the whole thing is about. The whole stream today is about quiz. So we've got 25 your general type questions, trivia type questions, nothing about any particular topic or subject. So we're going to wait till we get at least, I don't know, a few people in to play. Hard to play with either nobody or one or two. So at least we can get a few in here. We'll start. And a Sunday today. Yesterday was nice and sunny. Today is rainy. So let's just see what we have today for chips. I think I have some chips to play with today. And we got to check out the lag. The Wi-Fi here seems to be like super fast, faster than I've ever seen any other live, what do you call it, upload speed. Incredible. So I hope I've got, let's see, yeah, I've got enough light on the subject. I've got the little fairy lights on the back there. Put those up every now and again. If I forget, well, I forget. But anyways, so I know at least, well, Kenny, Fordman, Kenneth Oakes, said he'd make it, so that would be a contestant. He's probably going to play. He likes to do quiz games on his, not like video type games, but quiz games, word games, things like that. And I usually do, I used to have, not necessarily a quiz game, but I would have a 6-letter word, 6-letter word game where the words were all 6 letters, but the letters were scrambled. And you would think, well, 6 letters, scramble the letters up, you can figure out what the word is. But some were pretty tough. It surprises you if you just scramble up the letters, how you don't know what the word is. I've had a few of those. Had a lot of fun with those. I don't think I've ever had a quiz game. I couldn't get some quiz games to go. Kahoot, I think I played Kahoot. Yes, I did play Kahoot. That's kind of a quiz game. I did play Kahoot once or twice, way back. But not lately. Kahoot has too many, what do you call them? Not bugs, but people can cheat too easy. When you get to know the answers before even the questions are asked, you know what the question is before it's even asked. You know what the answer is. So you're just the first one to type in the answer when the question comes in. What I did some work on the other day was added the boss man in the middle there, which happens to be my logo. I've just picked the first person. It says Nomadic Vanman in the gray box there in the center. HP, which stands for health points. 2,000/2,000 means I've got 2,000 left of 2,000 health points, and you can knock him out of there. He's called the boss man. I'm the Mr. Big, and you can knock him out of there by taking some of his health points away. And how you do that is you subscribe to Nomadic Vanman, would knock him down some. And if you're in here watching, well, I guess you're subscribed already, can't do anything there. You can become a member. I'm not monetized, so there's no membership to do, so you can't do that way. There's super chats, but I'm not monetized, so I don't have super chat capability, so you can't get can't hit them with health points that way. The only way I can see is there is only one other way, and that's through tips and donations. For every $1 that you tip and donate, I think it's, well, you knock some off. It's 100 points or 200. I forget. I think I can set that value, but it's set to the default at the moment. I'll let you know what it is. I don't think I can go check at the moment here, because then I have to go to a different website. Let's see here. It's called Mr. Big. Maybe I can look at it right here. Okay, the managed battle is damage per membership is 300. There, I can't get membership. Damage per super chat is 300. Can't do that. Damage per subscriber. Damage per subscriber should be 300. That was set wrong. I don't know what happened there. Damage per $1 donation is 200. Hello, Tommy. Welcome. I was just doing something here. Didn't notice you come in. I'm trying to set up the. Okay, how come I got health points knocked down to 200? Wow. Anyway. Hello, Tommy. Oh, I've got a new subscriber. That's what knocked the health points down out of my. Let me just check this out. That's why. Stream element. Hello. Stream element said thanks to Alima Sabia Safara. Holy smoke! Quite the name. A new subscriber that knocked my health points down. Thank you for subscribing. By the way, you are now considered a nomadic outlaw. Anytime anybody subscribes to Nomadic Vanman, they become nomadic outlaws. So, thank you. And anyway, that's one way of knocking the health points down off the boss on the top there. So, we're going to need a few more people, Tommy, to actually play the quiz game. I know Kenneth Oakes is supposed to come by. We went on a private stream yesterday after that stream we had the other day. Got everything working perfectly. No problem whatsoever. Beautiful piece of kit. Streamlabs is. So, nothing to be afraid of there, that's for sure. I tried to look up why people would choose one over the other. People that choose Streamlabs are for simplicity's sake, because it's just more of a click and go thing. Oh, okay, you were at the visible. Private stream is visible. Yeah. So we got everything worked out. Was working perfectly fine in the first place. It was just unfortunate someone else that had a problem and probably didn't know how to fix it or something. But I connected with Kenny, no problem at all. So anyways, somebody else just subscribed. I don't know if they're in the house or not. It says there's 2 people in the house. And that came across with Stream Elements, not by Streamlabs, the bot that's supposed to tell me these things. And that should have put their name in the top window. Very, 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 very long. I have to fix that. Hang on. Let me grab the end of that. Holy smoke, that's it. Very, very, very long name. Unfortunately, it's going to be squashed real small now. There we go. It's in there. Streamlabs told, okay. Stream Elements bot is running. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Yeah, okay, hey, let me see. Let me look in the chat. I'm missing something here. Tommy, what are you saying here? You're saying, yeah, that private stream is visible. Oh, okay. Oh, how many points have you got? 389. Well, good luck if you do. I added a new way to make money. I don't know how it works, but it's called Heist. I think if you go to, well, just exclamation point Heist might tell you what to do, or you can go to my website. What do you know? Streamlabs gives you a website for free. It's not a .com website. It's a Nomadic Vanman.live website. You can so my website's got you have your tips and donation page on there, which I do have. It has your loyalty store where you can go look and see what's all available in the store. I added some more stuff to the store, by the way. What else? It tells you, if you email me, it tells you my other media places to go, Facebook, Instagram. It also shows my merch store stuff. I only got a ball cap in there right now. It defaults to that when you set it up. Streamlabs is supposed to be almost like a click, click, click thing, and it works too. It defaults things and it puts it out there for you, and it works. Now you can go back and refine everything to your liking, just the perfect way you like it. But it defaults certain things. So, and then you're thinking, oh, well, I don't like that. But you're not realizing you can change just about anything in there. And you can type in the chat here too. Yeah, you see now, this is another feature I just learned, Tommy. The other day when I did the live, you were here. And now there's the chat window that I put up myself on the screen. So in other words, we're seeing the chat twice, right? It's kind of a waste of space on the screen there. But when it's on part of the video, it's whatever on the screen is actually part of the video. So now when I end this, and it goes up on to the Facebook, it's saved as a live stream file, so you can go view it as a live stream. It's not part of my videos. So when I edit When I edit the live stream, though, which I did, I cut out all that stuff that I didn't like in there. I cut it out. Then when you save it again, it's not a live stream anymore. It saves it as a video. So you won't have that chat box, the YouTube chat box on the side where you're typing in there. That's gone. You won't get that because it's just a video. But because I put the chat box as part of the screen, the chat box is still there. This is fantastic. So that's why when you go look at my channel homepage, you can see that there is a video there that looks similar to this. It's got looks like the screen that you're seeing here, as opposed to my van that was on the other one, because I deleted the other one, the original, and now this is now it's saved as just a video and not a stream. So all is good. I don't know what you mean by part of the subscription. You see, that's too bad that audience people, without coming on, can't just pick up a microphone and talk, because you have to type everything in. Sorry, I don't know what you mean. Is this part of the paid? Does StreamYard not save your live in your videos with the chat included? Okay, anytime anybody live streams, whether you use StreamYard, whether you use Melon, Restream, Streamlabs, OBS, Zoom, any of those kind, and StreamYard, when you're streaming, everybody's watching on a YouTube thing with the chat box on the side there. So if your stream happens to be really long, like 3 hours, the minute you finish and you say end stream, poof, it's done. What it does is it goes to your live section of YouTube, not your videos, but your live section, where all your past live streams were ever saved, and there it sits. But it goes online and people can click on it and they can view it, but they can't see the chat box there right away if they're trying to watch it right after the fact. Sometimes it might take, sometimes it might be that the chat, you might be able to read the chat on the side right away. Sometimes it takes a day, and then you go look at your live stream that was saved, and you go, oh, now the chat's on the side, you can read it again. But StreamYard does not save it like I'm doing here, putting the chat on the side, which is part of what you see in that square box there in the black square area. That's what you get when you make a video. I see Rob on the road is here. Good afternoon, buddy. Are you interested in playing a quiz game there, Rob? We need some contestants. And I see there's 3 in the house. I see Tommy and Rob. I don't know who the other one is. That could be me. Do the streams count me as one in the? Sometimes people are just watching. They don't want to talk. Oh, they left. So whoever was in there probably, unless Tommy or Rob is still here on, whatever. Anyway, we need more than a couple people to play a quiz game. And get your favorite drink, and it's Sunday. Sit back, relax, have some fun today, my friends, my beautiful friends. Do either of you know? Sometimes people can come in as incognito. They're choosing to come in as incognito, and then my count doesn't go up, but they're in. I don't know whether they can interact, whether they can do a chat or not. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Rob, for that info. Well, I don't know. I wasn't really aware. I just know it's weird that the numbers sometimes don't seem to. Thank you very much for your. Oh, another plug. It's automatic. Anytime you see those Streamlab, I am able to change with Streamlabs. I am able to change that little icon picture there somehow, and I want to change it to something more presentable. I think you can with Stream Elements too, and I've got 2 bots running. Streamlabs has a bot, which is given to you when you, even if you download the free version of Streamlabs, you get a free bot that does all this stuff. Stream Elements is an add-on feature for StreamYard. StreamYard doesn't have a bot like this, so you would be using Stream Elements. So anytime you would type in exclamation point something when you're using StreamYard, and you would type exclamation point chips, it would be you would have to go and program Stream Elements to give the answer when someone types in exclamation point chips. Find out who that person was, given their answer. So Stream Elements does that part. But you see, I have Stream Elements running in the background still, because it has some features that I programmed for it to work, and I don't want to take the time to do it all over again in the Streamlabs. And so the ones in Stream Elements I just turned off, like the tipping one. You won't get a tipping notification from Stream Elements because I turned it off. The only tipping one you'll see right here is from Streamlabs, but regardless. Okay. It's already 1:20. We're looking for players. I thought I mentioned there was going to be a quiz, but people said they were going to come, unless, like it's there's other lives on right now that people go to they're more interesting or what have you. So what do you with the caps there, were those ball caps? I have, I started my merch store. Maybe I'm talking too loud sometimes. I started the merch store in Streamlabs because it gives you goals to put up. And one of them is, hey, set up a merch store. So you click on set up a merch store, and within a few clicks, all of a sudden you've got a piece of merch there. It just defaults, poof, 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 poof. I get to pick colors, I got to pick things like that. It's just a ball cap. Oh, okay, Tommy. If you're interested in, like going to another live, don't hesitate. No worries. I'm hoping to get, like a few people to come in to do the quiz game. And if not, it can always be, and I might do another lives, and I might try to start doing a live in the middle of the week sometime, in the evening, or I don't know. I'll have to. There is no way you can figure out and go when nobody else is on. That's just about an impossibility. You just pick your own date and time. Away you go. And if people come, they come. If they don't, they don't. So you can't say, well, hey, I'm going to go at this spare time right here where nobody's on, and you're not stepping on other people's lives either. It's pretty hard to go on and not be other lives on there somewhere. That's just about not heard of. Okay, how come I can't read what's going on in the stream here? There are other lives going on right now. I got another notification. I am surprised I got any notifications. I had not been getting many. Yeah, me too. I had not been getting many. I had noticed, though, I had turned some off. So I'm guilty of that part. And then I went to watch a video today, and I guess the guy saw on, hey, what Wayne watched my video, and then he wanted to come and see what I had on, and he noticed he was unsubscribed. So he texted back, or he watched my video, and then he said in the comments, he said, hey, I was unsubscribed. I'm back now again. So I wonder if your count goes. I know YouTube does that, and if you don't go looking sometimes, you don't notice. All of a sudden you're unsubscribed to someone, and just by chance you might go and watch or visit. You're not. That's why I'm not getting notifications from that person, or so on and so forth. So I am surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised when I get any notifications either. I don't like to be. Because I turned off some. I don't know how you turn off some or part of, but I was just getting notifications all over the place. So I don't want to get email. And then YouTube decided to stop sending email notifications to PCs. That's what I heard anyways. I don't get no email. I used to get email notifications. Don't get them anymore. I get notified other ways, but not by email. Yeah, I bound every time I go look at my subscriber count, I'm either surprised either way. It's either up or down. So I go look like one day and it might be whatever number, let's say between 1 and 10, it might be 8. And the next time I'll go look there and it's 5. It might be a week or two. And the next time I go look there and it's 9. It's like, it's crazy. Okay, my video is in the wrong spot here. It has to be moved up. Somehow I just don't like unsymmetry stuff. I like it when it's nice and squared up and yeah, I lose a few and then I lost 10 one day, and then I come back and I had actually more than 10 the next time I went and looked. So I think YouTube took them off and maybe went through them for fun, and some they were legitimate or what. I don't know what happened, but a few weeks later, and then I don't know if it was the same 10, but I had 10 plus, like a couple, like 12 or something the next time. Yeah, I don't know how you work yours, but if you go through, yeah, I was just going to say, Rob got there before me. If you go to your studio, and you can look in there and see, all of a sudden you'll see comments that, why are they here? Like, how come I don't see them? No wonder I didn't see them. Like, here they are, sort of hidden, and there's nothing wrong with them. So I either click on them to, what do you call, unread messages or something like that. It's just like, what? What are they doing here? Yeah, and even in the studio, you go to your subscriber box pops up, and then it shows you maybe 10 or 15 at a time. And then over on the side, it says whether you're subscribed or unsubscribed. Then it shows their how many subscribers they have. Now, some are very, very, very low, like under 50 or under 20 or 30. Those are usually the ones that they don't have content. People just happen to subscribe and didn't unsubscribe. They're just subscribed to them. They don't even have a video out. Then the ones that are a little higher up that I'm not subscribed to, they're obviously in that box of mine because they are subscribed to me. They have their public. They have their YouTube thing set to public, not private. If you're set to private, they won't show up. People that are subscribed to you won't show up there. So if they're set to public, there they are. But anyways, it'll tell you whether you're subscribed to them. So then I would I would see that, oh, I'm not subscribed to this person, they're subscribed to me. What's going on? So then I would click on their channel, go have a look. If I like it, then I would subscribe, and then that would be fixed in that box there. So, yeah, so that's how you found them. Right on. So when you are watching the screen, the live stream, you have the chat box on the chat window on the side, the right-hand side. So you can't be watching it full screen. If you watch the live stream full screen, it would take away the chat box on the side. So then you couldn't type anything in. But you could still be a viewer, a watch, sit back and watch and not type anything in and see the chat, what's going on, because it's because it's on the screen. Aha! Just sort of discovered that now. So, ladies and gentlemen, and brothers and sisters out there, love yous all. We have new subscriber today. In the chat, in the top, the name is so long I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to check that one out. It shifts to the left over top the video. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought it might take the whole chat box away completely, and you don't get to see you just get to see full screen. When watching from YouTube, that is. Oh, okay. Now, see, what I'm watching is, I'm watching the stream through Streamlabs. So on the bottom of my screen, almost full screen, is things I can do with Streamlabs. I can change the scene by clicking on a new scene, like, for instance, starting. If I click on that, it goes to the starting screen, and I can click on, like Be Right Back or whatever, other screens that I had made and set up and ready to go. It's things like that you can't do in StreamYard. Then within the scene, there are things that I turn off and on, like I'm Mr. Big at the top there, my logo with I now have 1,800 health points. Somebody hit me up, and that was that last subscriber there that did that. Knocked 200 points off me. But anyways, to turn that box completely off, I just click this little eyeball here, and that box disappears completely. That I think you could probably do in StreamYard with the paid version, not with the unpaid version. You can't do that with the unpaid version. So and I have audio track on the bottom to find out what's playing, how strong audio is in and out. Well, I just tested. Now the chat goes away. I guess that is because the live is being streamed through Streamlabs. Oh, not too sure. Yeah, the chat goes away, so you probably can't type anything in. But you could still read the chat on the screen there, though. So anyway, on the bottom of my screen, how I'm watching this, I'm not watching it through YouTube. So I have volume capability mixer on the bottom there. Then just above that, almost full screen, is what you're seeing. The whole scene there with a Nomadic Vanman on the bottom and the ticker tape across my camera, the chat box there, all that stuff. But I also see a chat box on the side, which has a 6-second delay, almost what you're seeing. I can make that box go away completely. I don't need to see that. But what you guys type in appears on the live stream screen faster than it does on the website. And must be a YouTube stream link that's doing the other. I can make that go away. There, not mine. I'm watching the stream through Streamlabs, and I can do all kinds of things while streaming. It's just incredible. And it still says we have 3 people in the house. It's too bad we didn't get one more, and all willing to play the game, and we could go. I don't mind sitting here and waiting to see when someone's going to show up. Oh, it says we now have 4 in the house. Somebody just showed up. Hopefully we got another player to play the quiz game. Nothing difficult. The games that I play are not difficult at all. They're not meant to... This is just your... I actually got the questions off the internet, of course, from... I really don't know where, just some quiz place, I think, that puts out different quiz videos. And I just picked one, and it was just your random type, simple, easy questions. People may be having lunch. Apparently some people are civilized like that. I found out. Yes. Yeah. Rob, what time you got there, my friend Rob? It is now 1:35? 1:37 here. Afternoon. 1:37 p.m. in the afternoon here. You're either late or quite later than that, or you're in tomorrow. No, you're I don't know how many hours you are from me. I used to know. When you get old like me, you forget those things. Oh, sorry. See, I didn't even see what was on the screen. You're at 4:30 p.m.? Oh, that's Tommy. And 8:37 for Rob. 8:37. That's what I thought. Okay, no, I didn't think. Sorry. 8? So you're 6 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're 6 hours difference. I'll try to remember that. And Tommy's at 4. You're at supper time again already. Gee, sorry to cut into your cooking time, Tommy. And don't feel that you have to stick around. Don't, just because. You better believe it. Yeah, he's in the UK. I'm not loyal enough to go watch videos all the time. I'm sorry. I humble myself to you guys. I'm guilty. I shall try to pick things up. It's hard to go to a lot of people when I turn off the notification things. You could be putting out a video every single day. I wouldn't get notified of any of them, and I would just have to think to myself, "Oh, Tommy or Rob, I'll go have a look and see what they're putting out." And then I go look there, and then I'd say, "Oh, okay. Now I've been here, and there's 5 or 6 videos I've missed, and or streams, so that I didn't participate." You were up until 3 this morning. You got like jet lag or something. You're up till 3. Well, that yeah. I don't know if you've ever worked shift work. Now, I did work at one place. Yes, it was shift work, but their idea behind shift work was they studied something to do with the brain and staying awake in the nighttime hours, and they said you have to do the night shift for at least 1 month, staying on the night shift for at least 1 full month, and your brain will not be so wacky when you change over. So if you switch, stay a month, switch, stay a month, so on and so forth. See, now this one is what is that one? Stream Elements. Now you can see the two different icons there, Streamlabs and Stream Elements. Though you can change them both, but Streamlabs is the funny looking guy on top there, and then the other one below it is the Stream Elements one, with the rocket taken off there. So those are both like bots, but Streamlabs happens to have it built in. It's called the Cloud Bot, which everything is on the cloud. And I don't know if I mentioned it, and maybe you didn't hear it. The reason I'm doing both is because when I started, because StreamYard doesn't have a bot like that, so I was running StreamYard all the time, and I wanted to do some of the bot things, like showing the tip, the thing where the tip would come up, or the moderators could type in exclamation point and then the name, and it helped the moderators work better. So I used Stream Elements for that. So I had all this stuff set up in Stream Elements, a whole bunch of things. So then when I decided to use Streamlabs now, it's got its own bot in it. So I think you can transfer all the data without typing it all in again. I have to look it up though. So I'm slowly starting to build up Streamlabs, but I still have streams on Stream Elements, some stuff. So it's just still running in the background. So the minute I start the minute you start streaming, no matter what stream form you use, whether it's StreamYard, Restream, any of those, OBS, any of those, Stream Elements will sense that and start working. It won't start working with Streamlabs bot, the Cloud Bot, but Streamlabs, when you're using Streamlabs, see, like if I use StreamYard, Stream Elements will still work, but I'm thinking Streamlabs won't. That bot won't work because it's not linked to there to work. I'm gonna have to try that. That's good thought, Wayne. See, like the follow me on Instagram, that's a Stream Elements thing. I haven't taken the time to put that whole follow me on Instagram, HTTP, blah, 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 all over into the Cloud Bot, the Streamlabs. It's too bad there's no way you can find out where someone is. You know, what live they're at. So you can go say, hey, oh, yeah, I could do that. You can actually turn the Cloud Bot off so that just the bot part doesn't work in Streamlabs. You can turn, same with Stream Elements. I can go over there and turn it off so that it doesn't work. But yeah, I could use Stream Elements only with Streamlabs, and it would function perfectly fine. Everything would work. But the CloudBot has a lot more capability because it's made for and made with Streamlabs. So it has a lot more different types of commands and different way of doing things. So yeah, I don't know. And forward. Okay. See, now what I'm doing is reading what you're typing in on the screen there, on the right of the screen, but I can post. Now I get a large view of this, and I can highlight different chats. I think I could do this with this part here. This part here, StreamYards does this by itself. You can just click on somebody that said something, and poof, it'll highlight it for you on the screen, which is a nice feature. I like that. But it's not a default with StreamYard. All these streams. All you got to remember is labs and yard. Stream Labs doesn't really have that capability defaulted. You have to set it up. But you see, if you don't like to be setting things up and making things the way you really like them, if you don't like to do that sort of thing, you can use the default version of Stream Labs, also the free version, and not worry about having to make things look pretty or nice or cool, or your touch in the back to make your screen the way you like. If you don't want to do all that kind of thing, then Streamlabs might not be the choice. Simply because StreamYards is not meant to. They're throwing in things every now and again. They're adding panel capabilities and templates and stuff. And yes, you can do nice things with it, but only on the surface. Where Streamlabs has so much more built behind the scenes that you don't get to see. And if you just jump right into that kind, you might be overwhelmed and figure, well, wow, I got all these buttons to do all. There's no buttons per se, but wow, I can do all these things. It just overwhelms you. But if you look at it as, see, I look at that completely different. I look at all the ways to change the screen as a challenge to me. Like, wow, they give me all these tools to use. Whereas, yes, StreamYards gives you a bunch of tools too, but I guess it's like my warehouse is bigger than your warehouse. That's about it. StreamYards has a smaller warehouse. Streamlabs has a bigger warehouse. Now, when you go into the big warehouse, there's more stuff. So, anyway, my choice, though. Now, I could take the time, I think, because Streamlabs wants to be the big kid on the block, and they built Streamlabs to crush other ones. So they built all the goodies into it. And so that, I don't know how many users they have, but I don't normally get overwhelmed using software. Most times these days I'm just lazy and don't want to do it. Yeah, I think the older people are maybe more afraid of computer stuff, especially when computers first came out. You know, the elderly were. My aunt didn't even want to touch a computer, like. And I told her, I said, did you know you're on the internet? You don't even own a computer, and yet I can type your name in and I can find you on the internet. I can phone book things and all other. She said, what? I don't even own a computer. So it all depends, I guess, on how you look at it. You have a good attitude towards software, and it doesn't. I mean, so it's got a learning curve. You can't just jump right in and know how to use it. Try to something as people would say, as simple as Photoshop. They can take a photo, they can do this, they can do that, change colors, they can do this, they can make it work. But they're only just barely scratching the surface of what Photoshop can really actually do. That's the whole thing behind Streamlabs. It's the same way. People get in there and they make all this nice stuff and do all this beautiful, and then they find out what they really can do with this software or app. And the more stuff that you can do on the cloud, the better, because it all happens not on your system. It all happens up there. And you can run almost the whole stream by the cloud, which StreamYard sort of does. And like I said, they all have their good points and they all have their bad points. So I don't even kind of look at that. I did use StreamYard for a long time, maybe over a year. Worked perfectly fine for me. And then you would, I guess the reason I would look and see, I didn't want to do the paid version. And cheap enough, so it's $20 a month. And if you're streaming, I was only streaming once a week. So that's four times a month. 1 hour a time. Sometimes went as high as 3. So, and they give you 20 hours a month. So I'm half of what they even offer you as for free. But with the free version, you can't do certain things. So you either accept what you can do and just go on, and you can stream, you can share, you can have guests on, you can do the whole works with the free version of StreamYard. But if you just want to step out, well, the reason you'd want to pay for anything, I think, let me think about this. StreamYards, for example, why would you want to buy StreamYards when you can do the whole thing? It's only because you want to make it look pretty. And it has added little, kind of insignificant bells and whistles for you. And once you start looking at those bells and whistles and finding out, oh, I'd like to have that bell or that whistle, well, then now you're looking at the paid version of. And the same with Streamlabs. When you look at the free version, you can all this stuff that you can do, even way and far beyond StreamYard. Even the paid version of StreamYard, you can do way more with the free version of Streamlabs. You can do way more than the paid version of StreamYard. But then you decide, well, what am I missing with the paid version? And the paid version is, again, all about tiny little, kind of almost insignificant bells and whistles. More free to make it look pretty, to make it look the way you want it to look. Those are the things that you get for free, and that you would have to pay for if you had the free version and then you wanted something, you would have to pay. Sometimes they have like this, the stuff that's animating on the screen there, the gold colored stuff, not the Nomadic Vanman at the bottom, but the boxes and stuff. People charge like $40 for a template to do your email, to do your chat box window there, to do gaming, to do all these things that for you. You just pay your $40 and it's just done. Now this one here, I didn't have to build it like that, those boxes around like that. Somebody did that and animated that thing there, and it cost me $0 because I'm a premium member. And there are thousands and thousands of those to go through that are free once you're a paid member. And I figured a free member costs you to buy it by the month. If you don't really want to buy it by the year and you want to just see if it's going to work first for you and how it works and play with it, out of the box it'll work, but you should tweak it to make it work for your system a lot better. But irregardless, so you buy 1 month just to see if you like it, and stream away, stream lots. and play with what you want it to look like, or stick with the default that it gives you of what, because it gives you a template to work with as a default. So you stream for a month and you figure, well, no, I don't like that method. You have to try something else. Or if you do like it, now you buy it by the year. It costs you $19.99, I think, whatever it is, for 1 month. By the month, bing, 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 bing. But if you buy it by the year, go somewhere, like come to my thing and get the coupon, or go to someone else that uses Streamlabs, get their coupon, and you can save some money. If it's free money, might as well save it. And I paid, in Canadian money, $149 a year for Streamlabs, which works out to $12 a month. So even if from 19, I'm saving $7 a month, and I got that promotion through it. Through, I think I was just watching someone that was saying, hey, how good Streamlabs is, and I said, well, I mean, $12 a month. I got to pay one lump sum. I'll take a big pill and swallow my medicine, and because I'm such an old cheap guy, that I guess $150 to me is a lot of money, but that Streamlabs sucked $150 out of me. To me, it's worthy. I don't know. So now I have to work with it, and I'm coming up with all kinds of things, or I'm coming across all kinds of things that I didn't know was available. They give you a free website, a .com website. Well, it's not a .com, it's a .live, but still, yourname.live website. It's got all your stuff there. You can make as many pages on it as you want. Make it look how you want it to make it look. That's where you're coming out of your shell and learning that it's your choice of what it looks like. It gives you the default. It's right there. But it gives you the opportunity to go into the editor and edit it. So it gives you a free website. Somewhere it said that they give you a free t-shirt because you've joined Streamlabs. I can't find that, but no big deal. There's other contests and things that you can enter to try to win. The guy that I watched the video said, don't bother with the contest things. You probably won't win anyway. There's lots of people. And putting things onto the... I'm surprised how hot this thermos keeps my coffee. So are you making something to eat while you're sitting here wasting your time there, Tommy? Or, I mean, there was another stream on. Maybe there's more fun happening over there. Great quiz we had today. I mean, I had my thing out there, and most everybody you talk to, you're one that's in my boat. You don't get notified, but almost everyone I talk to, and when I tell them I don't get notified, they said they get notified all the time. So if they're being notified that this live is on, there has got to be more important things out there. And oh, by the way, Tommy, thank you very much. Give me that thumbs up, girl. Appreciate you more than you think. You always come to my lives and sit there and donating your hard-earned time. I could see if it was summertime, you could sit out on the deck or sit outside in the sun and you didn't eat until 2. Oh, wow. Sorry. I think it was probably partly my fault here, too. And I come on at 1 o'clock. Well, I didn't want to change my time when I'm coming on either, but I've been on for an hour now already. Holy smokes. I don't know. What do you? Let me ask your opinion on something then. What do you think of raids? And they're on for an hour. You go to another one. They're on for an hour. They're on. It's like I was on raids when I first started. I was with Marshall. I come on at 4. Okay. You must have that on a calendar or something. You, Ronnie Braun, Rob on the Road, you're one of the very few that usually when I go on, you always show up. But I understand you're donating your hard-earned minutes. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, you can come across other people. What I do when I go, not necessarily raids, but when I go to another live stream, I'll usually always say hi to the host, and then people see me that know me. They see me there, and then they start saying, well, "Hi Wayne, hi Wayne, hi Wayne," and then then you feel bad if you don't say hi back. So you're typing in hi to so and so, hi to so and so, but other people that don't normally know you say hi to you too. Now those people are the ones that I'll either, if they're doing a lot of chatting or something, sometimes I'll go check out their channel and see if they're see if I like what they have, and if they're looking for subscribers, and if they are, then I'll subscribe, and then I'll go back into the chat and I'll say hi to them again, and I'll just say hi. I checked out your channel, loved it. Thanks for your work, and then they'll maybe later on, not today, maybe tomorrow or the next day, they might subscribe back to me. So that's one way to I gain subscribers too. Usually the ones that say hi back to me in a live are people that are already subscribed to me. They're just saying hi. And raids, on the other hand, I'm kind of torn 50-50 between those. I like raids for the simple fact that, especially if you're in the middle of the raid, most people will follow. They'll just go from one to the other to the other to the other. So if you've got somebody at the beginning that's very popular and has a whole bunch of people in the chat right now watching, then they raid on the next person. They might drop off. Some might drop off, of course, because they don't know that next person, or they don't have a live that they like to go to for whatever reason. So they get less, but they might get some, and then they might get some subscribers too, and then down the line. Well, when I started, I was in the raid with Marshall, Mellow Nomadic Adventure, and Van City, or Van Life Rocks. I don't know if Gina was in that. There was about 4 or 5 of us. So sometimes I started, sometimes Marshall started, and then it was 5 of us. So that was like 5 hours of bing, 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 bing. That's a little bit too much for me to sit and watch. Amy is in the house. I'm sure if we had a few more pigeons or people, we might be able to actually have a quiz game. I was trying to have a quiz game started, but nobody showed up. It's been an hour already and nobody come. Yeah, buy me a coffee. Nowadays, didn't coffee go up too? Gas goes up. You go to the grocery store, and I think meat is either pretty scarce in some places, or like, why would they make steaks and roasts and it's so big? $30, $40, $50. Can't they cut them in half and still sell it's still a steak? Instead of having a huge steak, you have 2 smaller steaks, something I can afford to buy. Like, holy wow. But what I'm needing is some contestants to play on in the quiz game. And I don't know, maybe I went offline. I only got, all of a sudden the users were gone. Maybe did I go offline for a minute, or what happened there? Holy smokes. Everybody went away. Or yeah, I don't believe those numbers at times. How do you believe that number there? And why is this side so bright? Okay, I gotta get to the other menu here and find out what's going on. Laugh out loud. You could buy one and cut it in half, eat half, and freeze the other half. You have a freezer or just a fridge? I have actually in my van here. This whole thing is built. I got to tell you a little bit of a story. I don't know if you've seen what my van looks like, inside or out, but it's built by a factory, by the company, this way. Motor camper home. So it comes with a 3-burner stove with the overhead light and fan and all that stuff. Comes with a sink, kitchen sink, lots of cupboards and stuff. It came with a 3-way fridge, which means it ran on propane, 120 volts or 12 volts. It has a shower, it has a toilet, it has running water, it has, just about everything. A bed, of course. So the fridge, when it runs on propane, supposedly when the vehicle is standing still, runs no problem on propane, the fridge. But the minute you move the van, I think they said at a tip of 7-degree tilt, the pilot light goes out, and then you have to park and get it lit again. But some people drive all over the place and theirs stays lit. Mine didn't do that. The 120 volt, well, you have to be plugged into shore power, so that, if you're going to camp, that's out of the question. The 12 volt part, for some reason, I can't remember why the 12 volt was kind of flaky or funny. So I took that fridge out, and there's a big hole there. So I just put like a student dorm fridge. Looks just like a regular fridge, only very, very small, tall. It's about 30 inches tall. Fits in there nicely, and 20 some inches wide. So it has a freezer section in it, but a little door that you lift up, and that would be it does freeze. Whatever's laying right on the little coils will get froze. Now, I used to have a Nomadic, it looked like a cooler with a lid that had a freezer section and just a cooler section. Now, that thing would make ice. You could make ice cubes in there, in that thing. This, no. I could turn it real, well, you could probably make ice cubes, yeah. I haven't turned it up that high. But I want to get another different fridge again, like a camper, like a, what do you call it? With a lid, up and down the lid. It looks like a, boy, I'm lost for words. Much different. And I did have one, a Nomadic one, but I took it out because, why did I take it out? It was perfect. It had a lid this way, which means all the cold air is going to stay in it when you open it up to get something out. This fridge I got now has a front door opening sideways. The minute you open the door, if there's any cold air, it's just gone. So now, the minute you close the door, and the compressor comes on and gets it cold again. And the Nomadic, the other one, the Nomadic fridge was $1,200 for, like, it looked like a little cooler. Looked like a little cooler. This fridge here that is 3 times the size of that little cooler thing, only cost me less than $100. And I sold the Nomadic for $800, and I had it for I think a year or more. So I sold it for $400, less than I paid for it. But it could make ice. I would like one of those cooler type that have actually a separate freezer section, like a divided cube in there where that part would be more. Usually they don't. They just put them over to one side or underneath the compressor part. That would be coldest where you would freeze. Some of them have a partition that you would put up and down in there, and that would be the freezer section. Some of them come with the partition already in there. That's what you want. They're very expensive, though. Those are expensive, but that is what I want. Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. When it's exactly what you want, those kind are expensive. That's unfortunate. But although I think I look at. I never heard of that name. I'll have to look at that. I guess the thing is, if you find the kind that you want at the reasonable price that you want, I think you might as well go for it, because, like you said, like I said, the less you pay, the cheaper it is. That it's not going to. The more you, I know it sounds funny when somebody says, "Oh, I paid this much for that," and they say, "What the hell? Why would you pay that much for that cooler type thing?" But for whatever reasons you bought it for, like a full jug of milk will fit in there. Some of them, they're not that deep, so you got to worry about that. Is it a compressor type fridge? And that's what you want, a compressor type fridge that works off 12 volts. How much amperage does it draw? Make sure it's pretty low. A whole bunch of things. Mine did not have a light in it. I would love to have it when you open the lid, a light comes on. So it can be dark in here, and I can open the fridge, and the light comes on in the fridge. My old Nomadic one, which you pay for the Nomadic name, it didn't have a light in it. So I actually purchased a light that sensed movement. It went on the inside of the fridge. So when I opened the door, then the light would come on, because it sensed the movement. But it wasn't built in. So you sitting here all this time, speaking of you, Tommy, and because we are using Streamlabs, you should be gaining points. Chips. I keep calling them points, and they're actually called chips. You should be gaining, I think I bumped up the number. For every 5 minutes someone is in the stream, they get 6 chips now instead of 5. I think I made it 6 or 7 anyways. But you should get more. So I don't know what you had the last time you looked. I don't know if it gave you more or not, but I thought you were at... No, you won something. You were at 400 and something. So I don't know. You've been here for, 60 minutes. You should have 60 times 6. 6 times 36. You should have 300? No, 36 more points? I don't know. You were at 398 before. Oh, okay. Oh, that you gained a lot just by sitting there. Oh, wow. Amy had a lot of chips from before, because she's been sitting here too. Maybe, I don't know how long in the background there, but wow. It's too bad I can't show you guys, unless I go to share screen somehow, what's in the loyalty store that you can actually buy with those chips. Items that go on the screen and play a little tune and play a little video, or like 5-second things. Those are like no more than 30. You're taking a big chance there, 50-50 chance there, Tommy. Good luck on that one. You see what happens. You rolled a 17, a 50-50 chance. Okay, let me try to. I'm gonna buy something out of the store and see if it works. I just put it up last time. See if it works. And to buy something, you have to go redeem. Oops, I guess I could spell redeem right. And I think it's called Daffy Eyes, if I'm not mistaken. That's one of the new ones I put up. And it took my points away and didn't even put it on the screen. Well, now I'm pissadointed. How come my alert box? Oh, the alert box is turned off. What an idiot! I turned the view off. See, and I can put music in the background. Oh, but if I put music in the background, then the thing. Okay, so I think there's a cooldown period of I can't do that one anymore. And what did it cost me? It cost me 25. I'll try it again. And see what it says. Daffy Eyes. There you go. Plays the Daffy Eyes on the screen for. But it costs you 25 to do that. And then there was another one I put up. How can I go find out? I can't get to the loyalty store real quickly. Oh, I guess you could go to Nomadic Vanman.live. Takes you to the homepage. Then you can see what's available to purchase there. But I did put another one up. What was it? Oh, here, let me try this one for you. And when you want to redeem something from the store, you always got to do exclamation point redeem. Let's see what this one does for you. So it took my points and didn't play the. Oh no, it didn't do anything. So I spelt it wrong. I guess thong is not the way I had set it up to do. Ah, dirty. All right. How many people we got in the house that want to play a quiz game? Anybody interested at all, or is there no interest? Just curious. We're down to one in the house. Everybody went away. They all fled, or they're still in the house, and some YouTube is doing weird things. Yeah, I know. I only see one now, too. There was 6 a minute ago. So either people just popping in, seeing, oh, nothing's going on. I don't want to just start a quiz game and then have people pop in and jump in later. I think what I'm going to do is, when I do have the quiz game, if ever it happens, is I'm going to give away chips for every answer that there's 25 questions, and if I give away 40 chips for every correct answer, that'll be, what is it, 1,000 chips that 40 chips times 25. That's 1,000. Yeah. So 1,000 points, or chips. I keep calling them points. Well, I see 3. now, though, but still. You have, unfortunately, Tommy, you only have 55 chips left. The only way to get those built up is you might. I know to get a higher rate, you should use the slots one, but the slots one is easier to lose. It's very strange. 100-sided dice, anything over 50, you get to win. You win. And it's just like flip of a coin. But yeah, okay, you got 50-50 chance of losing. And you got, oh, you did try that, and now you lost again. I think the minimum requirement for a gamble is 10. That's the minimum. Oh, Amy's going to take a chance. You see, I think you two are in the house, and yet it shows me as one person. Amy got 89. You see, there you go. Doubled. You get your $100 chips back plus 200. Woo! It's too bad something wouldn't appear on the screen. Like, maybe I could make it so that when somebody types in gamble, an alert box would pop up in the middle of the screen showing a big 100-sided dice rolling, shaking around. That would be more cool than having it just show a number. Wow. Very impressive there, Amy. Nice. You see, there was 6 people in the house a minute ago. If only they would have stayed, we could have had a nice quiz game. That's the whole intention of today's live. And poor Tommy's been sitting here and listening to me talk all the time for almost an hour and a half already. You should probably say, I got some doilies to knit, or I got something better to do with my time. Oh, and poor, I don't see Kenny. We went on a private chat yesterday, got everything working with having guests on live stream, just like StreamYard does. Worked perfectly. And then he said he was going to show up today, and he never did. Have you ever done a live of your own, Tommy? Or have you ever been on lives? I don't know if I've ever seen you on a live, actually. I watch your videos, but I don't remember ever seeing you. But I might have been gone, not at the right live at the right time. I don't make it to too many lives. I don't know why. I think I'm unemployed, got more time on my hands than anybody else. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then if you do happen to either go live or be a guest, you should have some sort of decent camera type thing. A lot of people use their phone. The cameras on the phones today are excellent. You can use your cell phone as a secondary streaming phone or a secondary streaming camera. You set over to the side somewhere. Quality is much better. The quality is probably much better than what I'm using right now through my laptop. So, yeah, well, I would say so. My laptop is ancient, so the Pixel is probably not as good as a cheap cell phone today. So, but anyways, if you ever decide that you'd like to do some live stuff there, Tommy, and I hope I didn't scare you away, and I'm more than willing to help in any way I can. Get together somehow on private lives, or sit and chat, emails back and forth, whatever it takes. We can experiment, bring you on as a guest without going public live. And there's many ways. Check things out. You can run the whole system yourself, run StreamYard yourself, or Streamlabs yourself, the free one of each, and have me on as a guest in private mode, just to see what it's all about. I just got an email from someone, or a message. Oh, from Monica. Okay, got an email notification from a friend of mine that I usually hang around with in Vancouver a lot, telling me about a tinnitus. Might have a tinnitus kind of a look at to see what it. I have tinnitus for years already, and I kind of check out every single thing that I can to see what might work. When I first got it, I was ready to commit suicide. Tinnitus is horrible, a horrible thing to have. And the two girls that came over to talk to me about it when I first got it, she had kind of a funny speech. And I could tell she was almost kind of deaf, but she could hear me. And I mentioned, they came over to my house because they knew I had tinnitus. I didn't ask them to come over. Somehow they found out. When I went to the doctor, I told them, what's in my ears? And the doctor told me, you have tinnitus, blah, blah, blah. So they must have told some society group to come and visit me. And they both came over. And she says, now that you mentioned the word tinnitus, she says, now I can hear it in my own ear. She says, I have it. And I could tell by her speech that she was, she says, you think deaf people don't get tinnitus? She says, absolutely they do. When am I heading back to Alberta? So they told me that your brain will make it not better, but your brain will compensate. And I said, well, how do you stop the ringing? And she says, you can't. In some cases you can. Yes, like blasts and things. Certain tinnitus you can't. And nobody actually really knows exactly where it comes from, because otherwise there would be a cure. There is no cure for it per se. Otherwise, there's all kinds of stuff you can look up. Take pills, to do this, go to this doctor, do that. Nothing really works for my kind of tinnitus anyways. And I like to try at least everything. And my brain is I can hear it right now. I hear it 24/7. When I'm sleeping, I don't hear it, obviously. But if you ask me right now and you say, did you hear that an hour ago? I would probably say, well, I don't know. I don't remember. When you concentrate on other things, that noise kind of is in the background, and you know it's still there. When you think about it, now you can hear it. But when it's like a refrigerator running in your kitchen. You're sitting at the table, refrigerator comes on, and you might hear it come on, but after a while you don't hear it anymore. But if you were to concentrate on that sound of the fridge running, you would hear. If you would concentrate on it, then that's all you would hear is that sound. Like, that's what tinnitus is like. I can concentrate on the ringing in the ears, and it does you no good, because it'll make you go insane, because there is no. I asked the doctor, can you make it just stop just for 5 seconds, and I'll give you like $1,000. Just make it stop for five little seconds, and you can't do it. So she sent me anyways. I'm rambling on. When are you going back to Alberta? I don't know a date for sure. I've been here 4 years now, back to BC, back to Alberta, back and forth, and I always go back in April sometime. Last time I went back early April, and when I got back, I'm sitting in the McDonald's parking lot where I sometimes park there, And believe it or not, almost 2 or 3 or 4 days later after I got back, blizzard storm, snow. There wasn't much. I don't think there was much snow on the ground, but my whole side of my van was iced over. I had to take a video of it. Most of the time I went back in mid-April because there's laws about driving through the mountains with regular tires. You have to put snow tires on. Then you can go anytime. But if you have regular tires, you can't drive between October sometime to April sometime. You must use snow tires when you drive those months. So, but I have snow tires. I can go anytime. I know it's going to be colder at night there, even now, than it is here in Vancouver. Matter of fact, I'm going to video tomorrow, maybe today, later on. The what do you call them? The cherry blossom trees, pink flowers, the whole trees, nice and pink already. Less than 5 days ago, they were just buds. Today they're, I've got to go video this. I love spring. Spring, everything is new. Like babies should be born in spring. New life. Love it. This is what God is giving each and every one of us when it comes spring, is the love and the joy and the feeling of, wow, it's not all dead. Things are coming new. Summer is hot. I still like summer because I like warmer weather. But summer I like. Fall is very, very nice. Temperatures aren't so bad. Still summery. Winter is my worst month. I think most people don't like winter. If you're a winter person, like you like to ski or do winter sports or projects, then winter seems a little different. But I don't ski. I just don't like to be. I don't like to get out into the cold. Vancouver is still a wintry place. Still gets even below zero. Very rarely below zero. That even this year there was more snow than most other times, and early in the year. This time, most years I've been here, at least, snow always came like January, February. That's when it snowed. This year it snowed in November, December, and stayed longer, and lots of. So, anyways, damn it. Can I say that? It's too bad we didn't get enough people to play a quiz game, or if anybody was wanting to play, they could just type in 1 or say, I'm in, or yes, or something, but I see the count is only at 2. I can't, unfortunately, play, because I know this. Well, that would be cool. I could play, but I know the answers. Let me see. I made an intermission screen. I think it's got a video on it. And when I come back, this video might be frozen up. So let me just check that out. Here we go. Well, this one's working. Yes, it's opposite. I guess I could flip the thing. That's capable of doing that too. Now, what's the big box for? There's no chat here, so we can't see any chat. What about the be right back? The ending soon screen. These have nothing. Nothing at all. Now, see, this is animated, as you can see. That might cost me more computer resources to do that. But you don't have to have an animated thing in there. And starting. So the intermission is the only one. Oh, it still has the right camera. But I do have the quiz game started here. When you go down a little farther, right here. Oh, but I took a video. That's just showing me something that's not supposed to be there at the moment. Oh, wow, you got a big van trying to park in. He's going to hit me, that's for sure. Oh, hey, I do have the chat window there. This is more than cool, but the background is too small. And why is the quiz not working? Okay, that's the. Let me fix this up. You see, we would be going into this not good. I didn't have this set up. Anyway, okay, what's happening? I can't even get the screen to function here. Okay, but I do have a screen on this one also. Or I mean a camera. Frames is 193.1%. That's pretty low though. And it took me out and brought me right back. So I probably went offline completely, right? Am I back at all? Yeah, when I go to that other screen, that doesn't do too good. See, now the dropped frames are back down to 0%. Nothing wrong. Wowee. So I'm sorry, Tommy, that we didn't get anybody in, and whoever else is in the house at the moment. Amy was in. Sorry I didn't get the game going. It'd be nice to have a quiz game, but how come we can't see the viewer count? Oh, you did? I wonder why. Why did you have to change your video quality? That's strange. I had to go back in and adjust the video quality when you came back. Wow. Oh, Amy is still here. For your Friday's video or your Friday's stream? Sorry, Amy, I'll have to come and visit your streams and stuff more often. I'm one of those guilty people. Oh, I see. The video quality dropped to 144. Yeah, I guess as long as you can read the text or stuff, I suppose. Oh, wait a minute now. I bumped something up on my end, trying. So maybe, what did I do? I bumped up the buffer. And that might be working because dropped frames are saying 0% even, which is good. When I went to the other screen, there was a 0.1%. That's when I went offline. .720 is, I guess, what most people watch at, but that's, yeah, I don't know if a tablet or a phone is capable of that or whatever have you, but laptop's fine, I guess. Working on your Friday, where was that again? Your Friday's video, working on the thumbnail for your Friday's video. Oh, cool. I'll have to definitely come and watch. I usually have videos come out on Tuesday and Thursday, and this Tuesday coming up, the video is like a half an hour long. It's a long video, but it's called Drone Harmony Tutorial. It's about drones. Drone Harmony is an app that you can get for DJI drones. So I made a tutorial a few years ago. So that's what I put on. Oh, tabletto. Some tablets I know have a, what do you call it, like a keyboard actually, that you can click on it. You just take the keyboard, you click them together, and now you have a keyboard instead of on-screen keyboard. Some do that, or you have the almost like fold them in half backwards, and then when you fold them the other way, the keyboard is there, fold all the way, and have it as touchscreen the other way. I have two tablets, not meant for streaming. They were meant to fly my drone with. One didn't work or something with that particular app, so then I had to get another tablet, and that. So how come my, I guess it doesn't matter why that's missing. Strange but true. Okay, can I make this slide over a little bit farther? No. So there must be like a lot of other lives going on right at the moment. You have a Bluetooth keyboard. Let me put that up here so I can read it. That's when I read it on my end, it's small. I have to pop it up on here, then it's big. I have a Bluetooth keyboard that I don't always remember to change. To charge the keyboard. Yeah, I guess sometimes you can actually have a QWERTY keyboard on the screen, acting just like a regular keyboard, or you can, like I have a Android phone, right? One of these, just your regular Android phone. And when I type on it, I'll have to look at that, see what that is. You know, people go with their thumbs or finger, and they're chatting away. Well, I use something on my phone. It's called swipe, and all you do is you swipe your finger towards the letters that you're spelling the word. You know, swipe. You keep your finger on the keyboard and you go, and it somehow knows the word you were swiping at, and it works pretty fast, and it'll spell check for you. But sometimes it'll put up, if you don't read what it's putting there, sometimes it'll put the wrong word there. You got to make sure you watch, because sometimes I've sent messages and they were not the right words. But it's a good thing that people understand text is, and a lot of people will come back and say, oops, and then the correct word, what they meant. But in reality, the person reading the first one with the mistake in it knew what they meant anyway. So just retyping oops and the real word is the didn't help, because they already knew it. Oh, here's a real long one. I can't even get this to go on the screen. That one there. But it takes me forever to type on it, so I don't bother to chat. I have to use it. Okay. So you just use it to watch, view, or whatever, I suppose, eh? Now, I typed on the wrong button. How come I did that? Went to the website instead of... Oh, wow, I just happened to go to the YouTube side video. Is it ever... The video, it's 6 seconds behind. Holy smokes. Like just now, I'm picking my nose on screen. I must have done that 6 seconds ago. I do need a drink, and I drank all my tea, guys. So we're going with regular water. Oh, I tried to bump up something to do with either not my camera screen. I think my camera screen looks fuzzy. It doesn't look clear because I'm using a laptop camera from about a 3-year-old camera or laptop. But the screen itself, when I looked at my last stream, it looked fuzzy. Now it looks clear to me, but maybe when it goes online, it looks fuzzy. But I tried to bump up the frames to, I think I said 3,500. You're supposed to go to 45. Maybe I did make it 4,500. Technical talk there. So, okay. The next question to the quiz is, what's a good question? What's the, okay, here's one. What's the name of a woman? What's her name? She has one arm and one leg missing. Anybody know the answer to that one? A woman that has one arm and one leg missing. You can know her name. When I tell you this one, you'll know the next one. Any guesses? That's question number 1, quiz. If you get it right, I'll give you 50 chips. No idea, eh? Okay. Well, if I tell you this one, you might know the next one then. Gonna make it too easy. Okay, her name would be, don't laugh too loud. Her name is Eileen. So now you have that same lady there, one arm, one leg missing, but she's Chinese. A Chinese woman with one arm and one leg missing. What's her name? Just remember, the white woman, her name was Eileen. What's the Chinese lady's name? I used to know these when I was little. All these name things. Be worth 100. No idea? Her name would be Irene. The other one was Eileen. This one's Chinese. Can't say the L's. Irene. Oh boy, wait. Okay, what do you call the guy that he's down in a hole, he's digging in a hole? What's his name? There's a whole bunch of these kind of things that, what do you call a guy in a hole, digging in a hole? What's the name of a guy that's in your trunk of your car? Or what do you call a guy, I guess it would be his name, in the trunk of a car? You see a woman in a tennis court, single woman in a tennis court. What's her name? Her name's Annette. Her name's Annette. Okay, the guy in the trunk of a car, his name's Jack. That's his name. And they're all usually names of people. What does Daryl say? Oh, the joke was, what do you call a woman with no arms and with one arm and one leg missing. What's her name? It's Eileen. So what do you call a Chinese woman with one arm and one leg missing? It's Irene. So a guy in the back of in the trunk of a car, what's his name? His name's Jack. So what do you call a guy in a hole? There he is down there digging in a hole. His name's Phil. Oh, Boy and Bob, yeah. A guy in the water. What do you call a black guy in the water with no arms and no legs? Boy. Okay, I have one for you. What did the Waltons call their dog? Hello, everybody. We were still going to have a quiz game, but there wasn't enough participants. You can't play with one person. A quiz game? I don't know how you do it. But, I don't know, this says there's 3 in the house. Okay, the Waltons and their dog. Any ideas? What the Waltons call their dog? Remember, everybody's got names in there, triple names. So the Waltons' dog. Oh, good try, good try. Hey, boy, that's a great one. That could be used, but the way I learned it was down boy. The boy works. John Boy and their dog is Down Boy. So what are you putting on the truck now? Did you? You were telling me. Somewhere you were telling me what you were doing. Lighting or something, I think. There's Mr. Daily Dan, who just did a video out in the woods. That must be like a pretty new woods. You can tell with the trees and their size. Usually if you got bigger around trees, it's an older forest. So, but when they're small trees like that, at least you can see something. If something's moving. I didn't see anything moving anyway. Oh, that was on the Staten channel. You see, I could be posting these the same way as StreamYard. Of course, does it matter that I'm having triplicate? Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Whether I want to highlight the text. Daily Dan, right on. He says hi, buddy, or hey, buddy. You've never been to that place before? Oh. Yeah, the trees look much different there, don't they? That's what I saw the first time when I started watching it. Oh, the trees look different right away. But the leaves and all they're still. Summertime might be nice to walk through there because it'd be fully shaded. And they're all there's no evergreens there. They're all what do you call the trees that lose their leaves? Not carnivorous. Carnivore trees. Yeah, look out for those ones. Those carnivore trees. If they get you by the throat. That's like the tentacles or the testicles. You got to make sure which one you're talking about. Government timberland. They cut the trees about every 10 years. Yeah, that's what I don't know that, but That's interesting. Yeah, you can tell it's like new growth trees. They must need the lumber for something, I suppose. Maybe they grow them like 10 years and you use the lumber. They could maybe they even have a section out of there where they dig them up and sell them. They're already 10 years growing. I think if I grew trees in my yard, it would have to be like bamboo. Isn't that the fastest growing plant? Bamboo plant. Stories of like wartime torture and things. They would sharpen bamboo that's just freshly growing bamboo, and they would put the guys that they captured on these things. And bamboo grows so fast that, I don't know, by morning or whatever, but it would spear through them, grow through their body. Slow enough, right, where, it's for the paper plant down here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, and then 10 years, they would be like a perfect roundness to harvest, to make the paper out of. Cool. Still using paper, instead of the old computer. I went to maybe 3 years ago, I went to where I get my driver's license and my plates and my insurance, to that company, and I wanted to do some changing there, something with my insurance or plates or something. And then I walked in and I said, well, can I do this? And she said, no, we're open, but we can't serve you because the computers are down. And I said, what? You can't? I mean, what happened to the paper days? Like, can't you take my name, address, and phone number and what I want? No, can't serve me. The computers aren't working. Can't take any data or change anything. It can't do anything. So, okay. Had to go back a few days later. So in some ways, computers are taking over. In other ways, we still got libraries with books in them. There's nothing kind of better than the feel of an actual book. I know you can buy Kindle, you can buy all those things that actually have pages, but they just don't feel and smell like a book. My stepfather used to love the smell of books, new books. Go in the library and see some guy sniffing the books. What are you doing? Sniffing the books. You have to have a passionate thing about paper, I suppose. When computers first came out, they had them, one in every country or something, or I thought they only needed 4 of these things worldwide, computers. That's all you needed. An important country would have them, and that would be it. And when I first started computers, that was back before Windows. We had internet, but it wasn't called, there was no pictures. It was all just text. And when you wanted to go to a website, there was very few websites. Microsoft was one, Microsoft.com. You would have to type the word gopher, 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 and then Microsoft.com. So gopher, Microsoft.com. You would go to their website. Everything is in text, no pictures, and do whatever you had to do there. And then Windows came out. And I have thousands of books, lots of old comic books. Yeah, I'm upset about that one. My sister might be watching this video. If she does, those used to be my comic books. Big stack of comic books. Old ones. Those kind are probably not worth very much because they're handled. Some of them are handled a lot, but rarity maybe for that point of view. But there was lots of them. I don't have any of them. I think she thought when somewhere along the line they were hers. Anyway, I don't want to get a phone call later saying, "What are you talking about?" I'm old. I don't care about them anymore. Put it that way. There were thousands of books. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's like a nice, if you own a house, have a nice little library in your house where you can have hundreds of books. You can have what you want there. I'm not much of a reader. I'm not very much of a speller either in the first place. But so is there any actual interest today in a quiz game, or is that like I really personally I can't obviously participate because I'm not I know all the answers, but it would be nice. It's not a hard thing. It's not by another company. It's just quizzes that I made up, questions and answers. Thank you very much for. Oh, that's a Streamlabs thing. Daily Dan, he says, not me. I'm not. I don't want to. I'm not a quiz guy. I'm okay either way, Tommy. See, Tommy always plays. Loves to play. I think Amy would play if she's still in the house. I don't know if she is listening in the background. She's making Amy from the Amethyst is. You guys can go check everybody out here. By all means, if you're not subscribed to each other, by all means do so. That's another reason for streaming, isn't it? To visit other people that you don't know, their channel, and check them out. I think she's multitasking today. She's doing like kind of maybe she's got something on the go there, and oh, there you go. I never thought of that. There, you see, Tommy is always on top of things like that. Now, I don't have everybody programmed in there, but thank you very much, Tommy, for remembering to. I can't even remember to do that. And how you would know what to type in is you can see it on the screen, their first name. Now, you'll bump into some places where it's going to be real tough. Because, like, for yourself, for example, for someone else typing it in, anybody could type in yours. But I think just typing she would work. Maybe I don't know how I made it. Maybe she devil would work. But it's usually the first name. But then you come across, I have several of them where they're called the something. Like the, and I have several of those. So just typing the word the won't work. It has to be. Oh, there you go. So it does work with just the she part. Oh, cool. I guess I don't have to figure it out. You did it for me. Thank you. No, I'm thinking that the stream is working pretty good. Working just fine. And even now, there will be a lot more tweaking. Oh, I wasn't really aware of that you're not at 100 yet. You can't see their YouTube hanging that carrot in front of your nose. When you get to 100, it's a nice one. When you can change your what do you call it? Gobbledygook. There, that's your channel name as it is right now to your actual name, which that makes it much better right there. Yeah, you got to get to 100. What are you right now? Keep anytime. Obviously, you're a moderator here. Anytime you're in my live streams, post your channel name there, like you just did, and Oh, 10 more to go. Wow. Well, hopefully we can get you there. I can't help you very much. There's not many people in here that probably aren't subscribed to you now already. And that's another thing. There is something called, I haven't used it. Streamlabs also offers me shout out things where I can create. I don't even know what it is. I just heard of shout outs. So it can even do shout outs on not just on my lives, it can do it on my videos and on everything. So I can give you shout outs. Try to help you along there. Yeah, I know. For me, I don't even like really try. I don't know how you try or not try to get subs. My flair and stuff on the screen there is kind of shows, yeah, he cares about those things, but my personal opinion is I don't really try to push for subs. What I do is if someone subs to me for some reason and I know who it is, if I can find out who it is somehow, then I'll sub back to them. That I'll do that. When I go to other lives, I'll catch a few that way. I'll go subscribe to them, before they subscribe to me. But that's the only times. I don't go out and looking. I used to go to lives, and everyone on there that I didn't know, I would say hi to every single one. And the streams had hundreds of people in there. And I'd walk away with 10, 15, 20 subs in one night. Vernay is in the house. Well, look at that. Another player. You think? Would Vernay play? Like I said, it's too bad we didn't get 4 people to play quiz game. I guess I'm not too good at posting what's coming up. Do people like to get sent emails and saying, hey, I got a quiz game coming up on Sunday, Funday. You want to come? So how are you doing there, Brene? It's raining here today, guys and gals. Y'all, folk. Raining here today. Yesterday was beautiful. I should have had my drone out. But, well, Brene, I wanted to have a quiz game because that's what the thumbnail was on the live. Was Sunday, Funday, Gameday, Quizday. Come and join the fun. We only just need a few people to play. But I couldn't start, and I've been online for 2 hours already. And I wanted to get... It's hard to play a quiz game when you have one person. It's even pretty hard when you got 2. So nobody showed up that wanted to play. Tommy's been in the house since she's missed her meal. But then I see, I just see on my phone somewhere that there's a storm warning stuff. I didn't know if I read winter warning, storm warning stuff, or what. But so as you guys are sitting here in the live stream, you are gathering chips or points, whatever you want to call them, and those are given to you by me that you can use to purchase things with. You can purchase funny things that happen on the screen. You can purchase actual physical merchandise like t-shirts and stuff, which I don't have programmed in there yet. But anyways, you can use your points to however I have it programmed in. And you have to know the actual commands to do this. Now, for me to type in and tell you every command is kind of a waste of time because it's too big. I guess I could post a big poster on the screen to show you. But if you do go now to my website, start up a new Chrome thing and go to my website, it's on the bottom there, nomadicvanman.live. And there it will show you what's in the loyalty store that you can buy, which you have to type in !redeem and then an object. And it also tells you the commands that you can use there. ! Top, ! top hours, ! redeem, ! gamble, ! slots. Now you have to put money in there too, like how many chips you want to bet. There's minimum amounts. There is maximum amounts, but it's like 2,000 maximum if you want to bet something. I just see my buddy from Alberta just popped in. Neil from Alberta. Oh, She-Devil. Redeeming a star. Now, I'm hoping it's available. Now, hang on. I might have the that, what do you call it, alert box turned off or something. It should have came on the screen. Why didn't it show up on the screen? Is star actually won? Yeah, I took your money. Dan, the daily good stuff, or daily Dan's good stuff. Got that backwards. They took my chips and didn't it didn't put it on the screen. Well, that's not good news. I don't know why that would be. Oh, and you clicked it on the site itself. Yeah, you can redeem them right on the site itself. So why doesn't it play? Okay, don't spend your money until I can figure it out. There's something wrong, something drastically wrong there. It just won't play. I maybe have to actually, what do you call it? Activate it, or well, that showed up. Yeah, don't redeem anything until I can figure out why it won't show up on the screen. But you can still gamble with it and stuff like that, trying to get more. That's the idea behind the chips, guys. Loyalty points, they're called. You earn them while you're sitting here. For every 5 minutes that you're in the live stream, you get 6 chips. So, and then you can redeem them for things. If you go to my website and look at there, you can redeem those things there which cost you money. But it looks like redeeming doesn't work for some reason. I must have a button set somewhere, like turn this off. Oh, webcam, what about here, alert box? Oh no, it has the volume on. Live chat, what's this one? Music in the background. I have music turned off. Because that'll conflict with each other. I must have a check mark somewhere that says this is off and it's supposed to be on. But anyways. Stars, like, stars, follows. Okay. Source. Let me post something up here. What's going on? Not doing any online money. Oh no, there's no money involved. All these points and chips are all free. You can buy points though. You can buy chips with real money. You just go to my thing down there and donate and give a tip, and you get chips that way. But all these chips that you can play with and earn and stuff, it's all free. Might as well play with it. It's like playing a poker game. Somebody gives you the money to play with. You're not losing anything. And if you're kind of unlucky like Tommy was and rolled, it's a 100-sided dice when you type in the word gamble. It's a 50-50 chance of winning that one. And she lost twice and lost all her money. Now, it's nice when you can put in 400 chips, and the minute you get 50 or more, you're already doubling your money. So you would have got 400 more. Keep your 400 plus 400 more. It's too bad. I'd like to see you guys all up in the thousands area. That would be nice. I think the minimum that you can bet on anything is 10. Oh, you're going to try the 52, the whole 52, eh? Might as well give her. I can't believe it. You've rolled under an amount every time. So I can gamble. Let me just try that. I guess if I spell it right. Let me try 100. That's all right, Fairydust. You can type it, or Brene. How many chips do you have already? When people first come in, see, I rolled a 23 and I lost mine. You need to get 50 or more. And there's a cooldown period. You can't type this in over and over and over again, winning thousands if you're real good. I got a dolphin, a sparkling heart, and a dolphin, a gift, and a sparkling heart. I lost. Okay. Thank you very much for your tips. And no, I'm trying to play heist. How come I can't play heist? You get more money when you win on slots, but it's easier to lose. Because there's 3 things. It's like a one-armed bandit thing. You got to match up. When you use the word gamble, that's a 100-sided dice. You get a 50-50 chance of winning on that one. I should be able to gamble again. How come it's not giving you guys the answer? You gambled. I think there's a cooldown period on all gambling. Well, you have to wait for. I rolled a 46. I lost 200. Well, jeepers creepers, anyways. So when you type something in and if it doesn't do anything for you, you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. It's probably because it should tell you that you can't do it though. It should say that there is a cooldown period. And why didn't heists work? I'll experiment once more. Maybe I have to type in an amount or a person. Or is that how you spell heist? Like I said, I'm not a very good speller. How long does it take the computer to figure this out? You got a wolf, a dolphin, and a wolf. I got 2 right there. So heist didn't work. I wonder what the command for heist is. You can go to the website and find out, or I should be able to go to the CloudBot and see what it is in there. You're not seeing her in the list. How can you see a list? Oh, on my website, does it show a list of people? You might have to refresh your screen, maybe go out and go back in or refresh it somehow. Let me just check that though for you. Because I can go to Loyalty tab and look up and see that. Oh, okay. Brene she just probably new to all these numbers are new for her. And I give everybody 100 points when they first come, their first time. So I'm giving you an extra 100 there, Brene. So you should have that now. And Stream Elements has points. They don't need any points. I'll just get rid of them. And now how come I don't see... How come I don't see you now here, Tommy, on my list on my computer end? Oh, there you go. You have 6 points. You just have to be in the stream 5 minutes in order to earn. Now don't spend it all, but I had to give you, because you're new there, I gave you 100, so you get 106. And Dan, Daily Dan, is new, so he just had 24, so I've given him 100. I don't like to see anybody below 100. I mean, even to play a funny thing on the screen cost you 20. So there, we got everybody populated again. Back in business. And let's pull this down so I can get what's going on there. But she's not showing up. Oh, that's strange. Yeah, you're right, Tommy. You're at 0, and then you have to be in the stream every 5 minutes. You get one. So 5 minutes came up, and you got 6 chips right away. And because you had 6 there, I put in 100. so that you're a new person. So I put in 100. She is showing now that she has more than 0. Oh, yeah, I think it takes some time to populate. And then again, if you're just sitting on that website, it probably would never populate. Update while you're looking at it. You have to kind of like hit refresh or whatever it's called on that website to refresh the data, unless it's capable of putting the data in there while you're on it. But, oh, I wanted to look up heist. How come heist is not working? Oh, it's spelled H-E-I. So I wasn't spelling it correctly. Let's see what that does. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Spelled it wrong anyways. Yeah, if something doesn't do anything after a little while, then it's not a command. And to talk to the computer, you need to type an exclamation point in front. You see, it's doing absolutely nothing. It should tell me that what's required to type it. It should say, type heist, blah, 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 blah. And it didn't do that. So what do you have to type in? You have to type in heist. Okay, try that then. Trying to heist 100 points. I don't know what that means or what it does, but first time I've tried this. Oh, maybe I don't have heist available and open. No, it's on. Start delay at 120 seconds. Cooldown 5 minutes, 300 seconds. Messages. So, after 120 seconds, then it tells you, it says, ahoy, matey. Well, there, it says, ahoy, captain. Nomadic Vanman is trying to get a crew together for a treasure hunt. And you guys can type in there if you'd like. Heist, or you type in heist, an amount of money to join the heist. Any takers? So this is me going in, but it's asking anyone else out there that would like to join the heist to type in heist and then a number, amount, and that makes both of us. Ahoy, she-devil, it says, has joined the treasure hunt. Oh, Neil's getting in for 50. And I think it's got like 120 second waiting time. Then after that, it's just going to go. You can type in heist and you can't join anymore. So Neil has joined in. Well, best of luck. There's 3 of us in there now. I hope we win something. So I don't know what the countdown is, but we'll wait and see what happens anyways on that one. Oh, a crew of pirates raided. What the heck is going on here? It went so fast. Raiders checked their flintlocks and sharpened their cutlasses. And this is all new to me. What the heck? Look at this. Blackheart Island. Oh, wow. The professional, or the poisonous fog sends half of the crew by Davy Jones. But what the heck? Oh, wow. The rest escape with a handful of plunder and a tale of plenty. Results. Nomadic Vanman wins 100. And Neil wins 100. Oh. What did I bet? I thought I bet... Well, I bet 200, so I got my money back. Neil made money. And Tommy lost money again. What's happening today? One of the ones that went to the Davy Crockett Center, or the locker, yeah. The cool down period for that one is 5 minutes. So for me, it'd be 5 minutes. But if anybody else wants to start a heist, I think they just type in heist at an amount. And then it's asking for other people to get in. So that's another one to gamble what to do. Yeah. So, okay, you want to earn, like actually earn more points rather than giving points? I know if I give you points, then you would have to bet them in order to try to make more money. But you could earn points. And how you earn points is, if we have a kind of a small quiz thing, you could, I'm going to give away 40 points per quiz. Now, I know, Tommy, you said, yeah, okay, I'll play. I see Neil in the house here. I wonder if he'll play. I wonder if Bernays is still in the house. Amy was here. All we need is just like more than like 2 people to play would be perfect. And then we could have like a three-way quiz game, and 25 quizzes at 40 points, 40 chips per correct answer. You can't lose. Yeah, YouTube, it was every man for himself. Okay, hang on. Let me try this. I can show you that this works. I'm a winner this time. What? 42? Like, give me a break. It's a flip of a coin. I guess I could make a game called Flip, and you would flip a coin. Like it's calling heads and tails. Holy smokes. Let me put the quiz screen on again, just to see what that does to my frame rates for some reason. I don't know why, but my frame rates go through the roof when this comes on. For some reason, I don't know. Well, it's looking good right now, but it's taken 81% of my CPU usage. Wow. 0.3% frame drops, which is not bad for that. As long as you guys don't see any jittering and we don't get cut off. Oh, I guess I can see. Yeah. Are we actually? Can you guys hear me? All right, Bernie. Yeah, I know you're just here sitting and watching. Thank you for coming in, though. By the way, wow, this one here seems to be. This screen is weird. Okay, wow. I am getting choppy now. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. Let's try going to settings. Hang on a minute, guys. I'm trying to do too many things at one time here. That's why I keep running myself into problems. Output. And I think I have better Wi-Fi here, though, than the other place, which is, I have no idea why. Okay, it won't allow me to change anything while I'm on the live. Too bad. So anyway, next time, I guess if we're not getting any quiz member things today, I'm gonna try to do another live in the middle of the hopefully the buffering is quitting. Hopefully the buffering went away. For this main screen here, I have it set first. I'm hearing the sound of your voice, but we'll learn this for the next time around. Okay, yeah, no problemo. You can. There's a few games that I've got set up to play. Anyways, and then the quiz game. Well, lucky choice there. I might come on in the middle of the week sometime. That video comes out Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I guess pop up in the middle of the week for lives, Sunday and another time. During the middle of the week for a live. But view message. I got all these here from messages that I missed. Well, Kenny, he must have been here. He tagged me through his Facebook, but he didn't come on. You are frozen. But I hear you, though. I'm frozen even now? Oh, no. I can activate and deactivate my camera. Am I still frozen, Tommy? I'll tell you what. Yeah, something happened. I went offline and came back on because I have actually been online for just about 3 hours, and it shows at the top of the screen that I've been online for 1 hour and 3 minutes. So it rebooted itself an hour ago, which I didn't even see that happen. So hopefully I'm not frozen anymore. Let's try to deactivate and reactivate the camera. Maybe that might help. Yeah, Kenny's always multitasking. Even when we were doing our bit there, he was even multitasking at that time, and he was helping me out at the same time. Chat. Okay, so how come I can't find my camera? Here's the frame. There's the alert box. Let me play a little music while we're background music, see if that's going to function. And then webcam, here we go. Let me activate and deactivate that thing. Maybe something happened. Deactivate. And then what else we got here? So now I'm probably, well, if I'm frozen up, you're waiting for me to come live again. But if you come back and you see the black screen, I turned it off. Okay, well, thanks, Neil. Thanks for popping in, guy. If I just haven't, I'm thinking about ending soon anyway. But when I do, it'll probably just go off. You could be. Thanks for your donation. Thanks for the donation anyway. Oh, you can't see me now though, right? I'm blacked out. My camera is deactivated. But you see, it says I do have frame drops. What if I configure video? Do I get something to configure or nothing? Nothing. Doesn't give me anything to configure. Well, let's just go back to activate EasyCam. Close that. So I can only activate, deactivate. I thought I could flip it around. By the time you reactivated the camera, I think your chat is a bit lagging. Even right now. When you're on, what do you call it? Wireless Wi-Fi too. There are other people using that wireless Wi-Fi, and if they start using a lot of it, that's when you'll start lagging. I get that even in StreamYard everywhere. Just that's just a wireless Wi-Fi thing. If you're wired Wi-Fi, oh wow, you got it made. Oh, you were fine. By the time you reactivated the camera, I think your chat is lagging. Oh, too bad. I hate lagging of anything. It's not good. And Neil was in the house. He's going to step out. He's going to do something else, and just leave it on to donate the time. But what do you think, Tommy? Should we quit for the day? Call her a day. It's too bad. But anyway, I think maybe next time I come back, I'll try StreamYard with the quiz. It doesn't show up any different to you guys, but more people stop in when I have StreamYard going. I don't think they can tell the difference other than what's on the screen itself, but I mean, they act the same, so I don't know. And I even got the center thing with my Nomadic Vanman health points. It even got knocked down a bit today because I gained a subscriber there. Knocked me down 200 or whatever the number is there. Oh, my drop frames went up from 0.3 to 0.4. But it gives me, what it does for me though, is it gives me a click-on thing, a diagnostic sheet, where it tells me what was wrong, and then it tells me how I could possibly fix it. And like by making this and that a little better. And now Victoria, she's a player. She plays, what do you call it? She likes to play games. She wanted to play last time we had the quiz game going, but yeah, there wasn't enough people. There still isn't enough people. But thank you for coming along, Victoria. I'm on now for 2 hours and 50 minutes. So I've been on for quite a while. And Tommy has been up and with me for the whole time. And we're just watching others come and go. And just shooting the breeze, I guess. I don't know. The whole idea today was to get some sort of a stream going. But it seems to me like, I don't know why, but when I go to the stream page, it really starts buffering, and I don't know what. I have to fix it somehow. And it's late for both you guys, especially Victoria. There must be 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 7 o'clock. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 o'clock there. Yeah, it's going on to 4 here, and I started at 1. And oh, cool! Getting the kitchen cabinets going, eh? Very nice. I will have to 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, okay. 3 hours. Yeah, so there is still a delay between from here to there. 6 seconds from YouTube side to stream side. Yeah. I don't know, Victoria, how many points you have, or chips you have. But I thought you had quite a few. And you know that every time you come to the stream, you get, for every 5-minute interval that you're here. And it keeps accumulative. Like if you go away and come back, it accumulates. And next stream, it'll keep on, carry on. You gather chips. I was on the side of the continent. Niagara Falls area. Oh, hey! All you gotta do is put the exclamation point in the first. in the beginning. That's how you tell the bot that it's a command that you have to type. You have to put the exclamation in front of whatever the person typed in as. Like I could have it called money or gold, or I just happen to call mine chips. But I keep calling it points because it's the default word is points. And I just thought I'll call it chips because I'm giving you poker chips to play with. So exclamation point and then chips, and that'll give you your amount. I can look your amount up, or you can go to the website. Streamlabs gives you a website, and it's called nomadicvanman.live. Cool, free website. Well, you pay for it, I guess. Nothing in the world is free. So, but I do have a website now, which I can put other stuff on now. Because sometimes when you're working on things and it says you are required to have a website. And I said, well, I don't have one. I can't afford one. Well, now I got one for free. Oh, Tommy, I wanted you so badly for you to win those gambling things because that's the easiest one. And the other day you were doing so well. You had hundreds of chips. I keep calling them points myself. So I guess no matter what I call them in the stream, it doesn't matter. So I have to lower my buffering thing. I can see that, and then that'll bring it like 0.3%. That's not even very much of dropped frames, but there's a big amount of dropped frames through the whole time. But it must have went offline and come online. I'll have to rewatch this back again later. Look up my new subscribers. Check out everything. And there should be, then maybe the music is not playing because I got it turned off, right? So you guys don't hear music yet. I was trying to get music in the background just to see if that's working. There's my microphone. That's speaker. Where is it? Music. List of music. Oh, yeah, turned off. There we go. There we go. Now we can dance. Okay, Tommy, how can you gain more chips? What could you do to make more chips, I wonder? How could you earn more chips? You only can gamble. You could try a heist yourself, and other people would join. You being the main buccaneer. I've had those days too when I'm playing like a gambling game online or something. Like sometimes I play on Poker Stars, play money. But I'll have days where you just, no matter what I do, it's an impossibility to win. You know, I'll even get a great hand, and the last card comes up, just foils the whole thing. It gives the other guy, he had nothing up to that point, and then, anyway. So, Victoria. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. if Victoria's still out there too, or anybody who wants to join in, I'm going to try a heist now again. But I'm going to try a heist of 500 this time. You see, because I'm the host of the stream, it kind of gives me unlimited amount of money, although it tells me how much I have. But it bounces me back to 10,000 or something when I go below a certain number. Ahoy, Captain! I'm a captain. And we're going on a treasure hunt. Anybody else would like to get in on the treasure hunt? All you have to do is type in just what it says there. Type in the word !heist, and then the amount that you're willing to gamble with. Rob, you can get in there. Victoria and Tommy, get your money in there. Let's heist. Let's do a robbery on something. Maybe the more people there are, the better. And there's a 5-minute cooldown period, which means you can't start another heist for 5 minutes. But there's a 120-second heist limit too. Like, you have to get in within 120 seconds or the heist is over. It didn't happen. So what is that? That's a minute and a half. No, that's 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 120 seconds. And 300 seconds, it's 5 minutes. So anybody else in the heist, just type in just what you see there. !heist. And then the amount that you're willing to gamble with. We got a 40. Now that the background music's playing, it probably won't play any other kind of music though. Okay, I don't know how long the 120-second thing is, but it might be coming up pretty soon. Let's hope we win something. Okay, here we go. A crew of pirates raided the poisonous fog. It says the same thing. What? Nomadic Vanman, does that mean I won 1,000 or I lost 1,000? Oh, good one. Oh, I'm the only one that won. Well, what do you know? I won 1,000? Wow. You ended up in the Davy Crockett thing again. Yeah. I know. So, hey, I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal, Tommy. Experimento deal. Let me go to... I'm going to go to the loyalty thing. Where are you in here in the loyalty page? And then I'll tell you what I'm going to make a suggestion. Okay, I don't see you. Oh, here you are. You got 14 points left. So this is what I'm going to try to do here. I am going 50-50 chance, like a flip of the coin. I'll give you 500 chips. But the point is, you have to bet all 500 one time on the exclamation point gamble, because that's a 50-50 chance to win. So I'll give you 500 chips, but you have to bet the full 500 on a gamble. See what happens. If you win, it's all yours. So, okay, I just give you 500 points. Rob has 130. Yeah, Rob, you get the points from just being in the live. 6 points for every multiple of 5 minutes that you're in the live. You get so multiple 10 minutes, you get 12 points. You know, and so on and so forth. The longer you're in here. Now you can gamble those points and try to better your amount, so that when you go to the nomadicvanman.live website, you can see on there what you can redeem those points for. I wouldn't redeem anything today. There's something wrong with my redeem button or something. It doesn't play for some reason. But I tried to redeem it. It didn't work. But anyways, you can redeem them. Let me just try. And I think it won't play the sound because of the sound playing in the background. But it should play the video part. So let me just see if this is going to work. Oh, it does play the sound. There, I just purchased a. It's called Daffy Eyes. Nomadic Vanman, you successfully redeemed 25k, but what happened to? Oh, She Devil. I'm sorry, I had an answer. A call from my daughter. What are we doing again? Oh, if you were on the call. Okay, what I did, Tommy, because I feel bad for you, I gave you 500 chips. But you must take those full 500 chips one time, one bet on that 100 dice by going gamble 500, the whole amount. If you win, you keep the winnings. If you lose, well, I guess you didn't lose anything because I gave you the 500, but giving you a chance to. I feel sorry for you. You seem to be having a losing day today. Not good. I would walk out of the poker hall right away, out of the gambling room right away when you start losing every time like that. I mean, an odd one is not so bad. But if you check your chips, you should have 500 and whatever. But just do a one-time gamble, 500. Or if you want to take a chance, we'll go 50-50. Gamble 250 and then gamble again 250. Just so that we're getting kind of worried now. It was a beautiful quiz game. There's some good questions in there. Good luck, Tommy. I don't believe it. You roll a 2. How can that happen to you? Wow. Did you cross your fingers and toes on that one too? Holy smokes. Have you ever had a unlucky day? Wow. Now you see, there you go. That's, you might as well take it. I know it's 50-50. It's still not that good of odds and not that bad, but it's like flipping a coin, heads and tails. Like, okay. You rolled a 2, or the computer rolled a 2. What the hell? I can gamble again. It's been long enough period of time. I'll try to match what you did there. I'll try to go the... Yeah, no kidding. Don't worry. She'll get it back. There'll be ways. There will be ways. She's a moderator. Now that should give an opportunity right there. I rolled a... See, now I roll and I get a 71. And I got $500 points, chips. So I made my 500 back plus 500. So I went up by 500 because I rolled a 71. Unbelievable. You You don't gamble. Hopefully you're not living in a city where there's gambling. I did go to Las Vegas once, and somebody told me there was no clocks there on the walls, and I looked. Well, in the casinos I were in, there was right. There's no clock on the wall to tell you what time it is. It's just going all the time, 24 hours a day. It doesn't matter. It doesn't care what time it is. But boy, are they tuned into taking your money, even to the carpeting that's on the floor. The carpeting is made in such a way that you don't want to look at the floor. It keeps your eyes off the floor, to keep your eyes on the games that are there. That's why the carpets are so like that. Oh, the thing behind my head there, Rob, is you can buy them in long strings. Fairy lights. They're very, very, very tiny LEDs. And this one goes triple color. Blue, yellow, and white, I think. And I can make it do different things. But I should have this longer so that it fills the screen. And it's all on a long 100-foot, very tiny wire chain, so I can undo it from here because it's just wrapped on there. And I could just hang them anywhere. It's nice to have kind of lighting in the background. But that's what that is, anyway. That's always been your luck. Okay, the light board behind my head. There is a Rosie here. I have not been yet. No clocks or windows on the gambling floor. It removes. People will probably try to jump out through the window. They grab a bunch of money or something and run away. Ability to make you feel tired. Yeah, really. Windows for light. Right. Yeah, they want to keep you in the. But playing the one-armed bandits, you got to be tricky. I've seen people's hands are just black from handling coins. But my first time there, I don't know. I go up, I put my money in, pull the handle. Some lady comes over and gives me supreme shit. Like this was her game. Now, she was playing 6 games in a row. And okay, I understand their point. They're putting money in these games. I didn't know that, though. I should have been there watching and know the rules. It's first time for me. I don't know that. But when you're familiar with it, you watch what they play. They're playing the 6 games. They don't want to have people walk up after they've not been winning good on it, and then maybe it'll win the next time big, and you walk up and put your money in and you win. That's what they didn't want. So... Why they offer extra strong coffee. Yeah, and when you're in the gambling tables, like playing blackjack and stuff like that, if you're a high roller, like even lower than a millionaire, but they give you the room on the roof for free, but you must bet a minimum amount of money when you're playing, like maybe a minimum amount of $1,000 or $500 or whatever it is per whatever it is. And I've seen them come up at the craps tables and all kind of blackjack tables. The guy is sitting there, must be a millionaire or something, and all his drinks and everything are free. All his drinks are free. But he is making big bets, though, because he's more or less forced to by casino rules, and they agreed that he must pay a minimum, but he gets his room for free, his drinks for free, and they still all walk out of there with a loss of money. So now my phone went ding. Somebody could be trying to get a hold of me. Namecheap. Has anybody heard what Namecheap is? An app? Namecheap. Domain hosting. Somebody's offering to give a domain. I don't need it. Yeah, I was telling everybody that whoever was in earlier, maybe gone, the signs of spring. I know it's coming everywhere, but last week the cherry blossom trees had just buds. Today, pink flowers all over the whole tree. I've got to go video. It's raining today. Tomorrow, or whenever it's nice, I'm going to go out and video some really nice cherry blossom trees. It's happening, guys. Love spring. New life. Everything's growing. The plants have lasted all winter long. They're waiting. Flowers are coming up. The crocuses, I think, are the first ones here. They've been up for a while already. Buds on bushes and things are not just tight buds anymore. They're not leaf yet, but you can actually see a leaf structure in them. So they're going to have more leaves and stuff in them. So cool. Anyways. Oh, the lights behind my head. Yeah, they're called fairy lights. You must have them there in your country there. And I can clear that off of there. Winter sure did come and go quickly this year. Yeah, for us too. Vancouver here. Winter came really early this year. I don't live in Vancouver, but I've been back and forth to Vancouver for last 4 years, and even from my experience, it came early this year and stayed longer and had more snow, and now it's gone away earlier too. Like the trees are starting to get flowers on them on the trees already. So, well, March, yeah. On the prairie, no, where I'm actually from, when I go back there, that won't happen yet for a little while, but nice here anyways. Yeah, winter sure did come and go quickly this year, that's for sure. Okay. I gotta put down weed killer. They're coming up. Oh yeah, you know what? Already, and today is just the first day of spring. Today is the first day of spring? What? I didn't know that. Cool. Anyways, you know what? If dandelions were a plant that people wanted to have in their house as a nice potted plant, I'll bet you wouldn't see a dandelion in the wild. They would be, they would know that no, they're just going to get put in a house, and they don't like that. It's amazing how can weeds be so proliferate? Proliferate. You know what? How can they be? Yeah, you're always taking your weeds out, and the plants you want to grow don't. Wouldn't it be nice if it was the other way around? You plant a few carrots, potatoes, and whatever. Now weeds don't grow there at all now, because there's regular plants there. It's just amazing how the weeds can get in everywhere. So, okay. I'm still at great health. I have 1,980 health left. So you mean a new subscriber only knocks you down 20? I've got to change that. It's got to knock you down 200. So that's that boss one. How can I change that thing? Oh, I know. There. Yeah, when you're a new subscriber. Yeah, 1980. Okay, damage per subscriber, 200. For every dollar that you put in the tip thing, you you do the hit points or the health points by 200. And then the other ones I'm not monetized, so I can't do um, super chats or whatever the other one is. Membership. I can't do those ones, unfortunately. So, oh well. Well, so somebody did for 200, so that should be down to 1,800, really, as a total as of right now. So let's see if I can make that down to 1,800 myself. Can I change that number? Sorry guys, just trying to figure out if I can get rid of the boss guy here. No, sir. Source, manage the battle. No, I can't adjust that number. Reset stream boss. No, I don't want to reset it. It's 18. It shows me 1980. I can't change it to anything else. It should be 1,800. But okay. Anyway, damage from boss heals. No, I don't want damage from boss to heal. Okay, we'll leave it at that. We're done. Done with that part of the game. You gotta put down weed killer. We're coming up on it. Yeah, it's amazing how weeds are the first ones to come up. But I've had usually flies, insects and stuff don't, especially if you're in a colder area, they don't come out. But here, there's no flies at all yet, but I saw a bee. Got in the van somehow. So there was a bee in the van. I don't know. I don't know if you can see my cursor flashing around on the screen, bouncing all over the place. But there we go. And I do hear the music. So, Tommy, I guess you're right. We should quit now. We've been sitting here for a long time, and I do appreciate you, girl, for giving me your support and your help and I appreciate you very much. Sorry you had such an unlucky day today. Maybe next time it'll get better and a way to get earn some more points somehow. Being a moderator, I got to figure out what I can do for moderators. I haven't given you anything for being a moderator yet, so I have to figure that out. That's something I guess I would have to apply myself on the thing. But anyways, let's go to see how the end stream works. Ending soon stream. We're going to end this one. And I'm going to try to come back maybe in the middle of the week. Maybe there'll be some interest in people coming on. Now, there will be no chat on the ending. Thanks, Rob. Oh, you're still in the house and lurking in the background there. Sorry, Rob. I'm going to end it. And the chat box here on the screen here is going to go away, but the chat box on the side will be on until I actually hit the end stream button. But I appreciate each and every one of the people that came in today. Appreciate the ones that are here now. Love your support. Love yous all. What else is there? Be kind. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be cool and be awesome. That's the main thing, is be awesome. And as long as you're subscribed to Nomadic Vanman, you are nomadic outlaws. So guys, you learn stuff about streaming. Thanks, Tommy. Anytime. I'm an email away. And Victoria's still in the house. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to put up the end stream soon because it's available and I might as well use it. And then we'll let the chat run maybe for just a minute. And then we'll call her a day. I'm afraid to eat them, but well, you can make wine and stuff from that. Dandelion greens are good, yeah, supposedly. All right, guys. Thank yous all, my brothers and sisters. Have a great day. Have a great weekend, the rest of it. And have a great week next week. Stay awesome, everybody. Be kind. Now, if I can just figure out how to turn my microphone off.